Well, hello everybody. So this is another of my VCRs that I'm going to get rid of it. It's this RCA VCR made by Panasonic. So here's the model number on the back, VR503. It was made in 1995. And the reason why I'm going to get rid of this VCR, I'll tell it right now, is because I want to get rid of some of my basic VCRs to make room for other VCRs, the ones that are not very important to me. And also mostly that because I have this RCA here, which has a very similar mechanism, but not a different version of this mechanism. And this one I find it a bit more interesting than this one. So yeah, I don't really want to keep this one. And what we're going to do in this video, we're going to strap it because the video does not work well. The mechanism works with no problem, but the video does not work. So I will sell it, but I will not because of that issue. Also, it seems to have a power supply issue, because as you can see when it does when you plug it in. And the drum also can do something, so the power supply is kind of giving some pulses, but if you press power, the issue disappears and it powers up just fine. But if you press again, well, that's a pretty strange issue. I'm guessing that there is something wrong in this power supply. The mechanism works, so we're going to see it in action right now. The audio works, but the picture is in black and white, which is pretty strange because the last time I've tested this VCR, it did not do a black and white picture. It just did it completely fades to black. That's pretty. That must be a capacitor problem. The last time I tested the VCR, it did not do a black and white picture. It did there were some weird textures in the screen, and that makes it not good. So due to this issue, I cannot sell or donate this VCR. This mechanism is not rare to find neither. So one thing that is quite interesting on this mechanism is this gear just behind the pinch roller. This is not usual. And yeah, what is also strange on this VCR, and this RCA also does it, and this GVC does the same thing too, is that when you insert the tape, it doesn't load. But if you press any function, like play or fast forward or rewind, it will load. So now I will press rewind. It loads. And when you press stop, then it does not unload. So that's pretty strange how this VCR works. I don't know why it's made like this. So yeah, this mechanism is more interesting, but this one, the K mechanism, is even more interesting in this awesome Panasonic SD300. And if you insert a pre-recorded tape, like a tape movie that does not have that tab, it will load instantly. So this was a movie tape, but I've erased it. I recorded over it. So here's the eject mechanism. There's nothing special in this. The eject mechanism in the other RCA VCR is a bit more interesting, because there's like a vertical rotating gear, And now just for you, Silver Tapes 2016. Yeah, he's going to be grounding me. This Toshiba VCR just under, it's playing the tape just fine. It actually had an issue with the pinch roller, like there was not enough pressure making it not turning. But I fixed it by like bending a part so that bending a metal piece so that like its length will be shorter, and that will make the pinch roller have more pressure. So that was a pretty good idea what I did. I was able to fix it and make it operate with the new pinch roller, which has a smaller diameter. Oh, now the tape is playing in the RCA VCR and something different is happening. This is what was happening earlier. You can see it's not playing the tape well. Maybe you can't really tell on camera, but the colors are messed up. So this must be like an electronic problem, a capacitor issue, I think. Maybe there is a bad capacitor in here. But I can't do any electronic troubleshooting. So the experiment that I want to do with this VCR, I would like to use it without the pinch roller. So this is how I broke an Optimus VCR with that mechanism that I used to have. I actually took off the pinch roller and operated the VCR, and well, it completely desynced the mechanism. So and I wasn't able to resynchronize it. Maybe now I will be able, because I wasn't like less good at it when it happened. It was in 2013, and the reason why it will mess up the VCR is because the pinch roller assembly that goes down. This is what holds the half loading arm, which places the tape there. So yeah, right now we're going to do that. I've just removed the little washer there, and I'll use a not important tape. This just lifts up like this. I have the other pinch roller assembly from my Optimus VCR, and it's identical. It's not gonna play. Oh, there was a VCR recording on the screen. Oh yeah, it does not work, and it completely messed up the mechanism. So maybe I can move this arm now, I don't know. But my tape, which was not important, it's kinda stuck there. I don't know if I can move this or anything, I'll try. So that is quite interesting. If you have a VCR with that mechanism, well, of course don't do that, because right here you are currently seeing exactly what it will do. So yeah, right now the VCR is quite scrap. Like, I did not put timing marks on these gears, and I removed them. And well, now I cannot know how to put them back, and there's a lot of teeth there, and I don't know what is the right position. And here, this arm, I forced it a bit, and I think I broke these gears here that are removing it, like the teeth. So yeah, it will basically instantly break it if you operate it without that pinch roller being there. So yeah, it will be very hard to reassemble and all that. So yeah, you have not to do it. Yeah, I've broken stuff in this. So I'll see if I can like load that tape in there. I think I've put some grease on this. Okay, I can't really put it right now. So I tried to put the cassette carriage back in and didn't take the tape in, so yeah, this mechanism is very hard to take apart. I don't know if you saw the spark. So yeah, I think that's a pretty complicated like a mechanism. Yeah, I will keep this. I already have an identical part. Pretty funny sound. Oh. Maybe that's the fuse that popped. I don't know what that was. and just unplug it from there. It was already off. So I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this VCR, and I will tape the belt. So there's one here and one on the bottom. I'm going to get them and keep them. So that's another VCR that's going to go to the recycling center.